Don't throw away old bread. Make this stuffed pizza. I'll show you how I make my recipe, starting by slicing the bread. I'm using 4 French rolls, the kind you find every day. These are the rolls that are often left over from breakfast and usually end up in the trash, but don't toss them. We're going to turn them into a delicious and very practical recipe. A very tasty snack. Look how it turns out when ready. I've already sliced the bread. Now with all of them ready, I'll place them neatly in a medium-sized baking tray. This will make both baking and filling easier. A great option for a quick, easy, and tasty snack. A suggestion that will surprise your whole family with the result. So take the opportunity and make it today. Place the sliced bread rolls on the tray, side by side. Now I'll set them aside while I prepare the filling that goes on top. For the filling, I'll use about 10.5 ounces of ham and cut it into very small pieces, almost diced, so it spreads well over the bread when assembling. That way, the pizza turns out more flavorful and more appealing. After cutting, start separating the pieces like I'm doing here. With that ready, we'll set it aside to continue the recipe. Next, I'll grate the cheese we'll use in the filling. I'm using about 14 ounces of mozzarella cheese. I'll grate all of it right here. Often we have leftover cheese in the fridge, and this is a great way to use it. So use what you have at home to avoid waste. In my case, I don't have pre-shredded cheese, so I'll grate it now to use in the recipe. I've finished grating all the cheese. Now I'll also set it aside with the ham. I'll also use 1 very ripe tomato. I'll cut it into small, fine cubes. Choose a firm and ripe tomato for more flavor. Carefully cut it into small cubes. The tomato is already chopped and ready to mix with the other ingredients. Now let's move on to the next step of the preparation. In a large bowl, add the chopped tomato, the ham, parsley to taste, and the shredded cheese as well, mixing everything together. I'll add 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise to give it a creamy texture. All the ingredients are already in the bowl. Now just mix well until everything comes together into a colorful filling. Mix gently so everything is well distributed. I've mixed everything very well, and this is the filling for our pizza. Now I'm bringing everything close to the tray to make assembly easier. With the filling ready, all you need to do is place it on top of the bread. Repeat the process for each one, covering every piece well. I'm finishing up now, spreading the filling on the last roll in the tray. This is the last one. Now all the rolls have filling on top. I'll now place it in the oven, preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 minutes. And here's the result of my pizza made with yesterday's bread. A perfect snack for any time of day. You can even serve it for breakfast. Kids will love it.